quench your thirst for gears.
Hell yeah, definitely. Alright, so I'm not expecting any crazy strats. I'm expecting some pretty basic, pretty standard, you know, run-of-the-mill strats. I mean, maybe we'll see something crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
alright, so we do have a 4 inside from the Locust team right off the bat. If MbN is smart, they'll be able to capitalize on this. Oh, are they actually? It looks like they're doing a torque boat push. They're going to be trying to push up really hard right here. Yeah, Nick has to back up.
Yeah, it looks like MbN is transitioning flawlessly right now. J-Merc's trying to pull out there, and Nickmerc's going down in the corner right now. J-Merc's trying to hold that spot, so Nick,
and then Taz gets the pick. Oh, but Vish does have the instance, and he does get the kill on Taz. It is now a 3v3. Z throws a smoke grenade. Oh, and Chunk goes down from an instant too.
MbN is trapped in a Lancer position right now, and they need to push up either through torque or fly at the kid on couches right now.
Oh, and here we go. C-Tip's actually getting mantle kicked. He gets taken out. Last one alive.
MbN's taking the quick fight at Torque Bowl, giving him a huge round advantage in a 3v1 situation. Blackout getting trapped with his pants down, going to spawn. Not much he can do. Let's see if he can clutch a 3v1 against MbN.
Oh man, this is actually not a good spot. He's actually going to push this. He might get Lancered in the back. He's going for this 1v1. Jay needs to be so careful right now, but Blackout is going to go down playing really smart.
Oh man. Quick round to MbN, good play, straight 1 minute exact, sharp. You know, those 1v1 fights, you never really get them against MbN, and that would have been a great fight if Blackout took that 1v1.
Yeah, you know, and 2v1s are much easier to win than 3v1s, but you know, Jay?
Exactly.
Very smart player, knows exactly what he's doing, played it wide, did what he had to do.
Okay, so from both teams, we're starting out with a 3-1, one inside, and two stairs from Team Imperial right now, taking over frags.
Yep, and MbN's going to need to get this boom. They need to get out right now. Nick needs to be able to get up. Oh, but the Locust team doesn't even have nades yet. Wow, MbN is just going to be able to get out of here very nicely. Nick gets a kill. Oh, and Jay gets a kill on Taz.
Imperial running 2 stairs, but failing to hold stairs allowed MbN to really grasp that boom and kill their one at boom. That really allowed MbN to take over the huge face of this map, the outside. Now, Imperial is totally trapped in a 2v4 fit situation, and they have nowhere to go but snipe.
Yep, and you know, I'm going to hop on board with Chunked right now. I've heard good things about this guy. If he can pop a dome, that would be so huge right now. 2v3s are much easier to win. But, you know, I really don't think MbN's going to give him that opportunity. Yup, Nick gets a great boom on Blackout. Chunked is the last one alive. 1v4, pretty much unwinnable.
Yes, nothing at all in a 1v4 in Gears 3. I mean, they have boom shot, they have everything besides sniper. There's not much you can.
Man, they had everything, man. There was no hope. You know, a sniper, unless you get like a headshot or two, I mean, you're done, man.
The failure by Team Imperial to capitalize on stairs was a big part in their fall last round.
Yep, and I'm going to hop on board with Vish right now. There is a 2 outside by the Locust team. Yep, Vish realizes it. He gets the call out from his team, and he's just backing out. But he's about to go down. He misrolls. Oh, this is so bad. Vish goes down. One mistake by Vicious to not roll back through that sandbag cost his team a 1v, and but
Chambers cleaning up C-Kids, making it 3v2.
It doesn't matter, but Chunk does have the digger. It is a 2v3 right now. Oh, but Chunk is wasting these diggers right now. Prospect does have just covering this, looking for that digger. It is a 2v3 right now. Oh, Prospect gets direct diggered.
Shane getting directed, putting an incense down, leaving Chunks open to an incense and a power weapon, essentially giving them a little bit more of map control right now. They do have the center, ladies and gentlemen. They have the outside and the center, Chunk and Blackout outside versus Nick Mercs and J Mercs on the inside of H.
Yep, and I think
great stick by Nick. Great quick stick by Nick. Chunk totally caught with his pants out.
Man. Oh, man. And you know, Nick, you know, what a great bow. It looked like Chunks was actually trying to bait Nick right there, and it just didn't work. Now Nick is playing really smart and holding this top stairs.
Correct. Totally agree with you, Hectic. Couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, you know, I understand that, trying to bait another player to waste their power weapons, but Chunks was just out there a little too much. And oh, whoa, Nick almost getting caught right there. A little slow on the draw.
Allowing himself to get out very easily. Very good play by Nick. And you know, we've seen J-Mercs try to close off Blackout's path to Nick by throwing an incense and J-Mercs trying to work around, but Blackout, being a very smart player, moved his way back to Nick Mercs and tried to take a 1v.
Oh wow, what a great pistol by Nick. Great pistol.
Great pistol and active Lancer to the head by J-Mercs, giving MbN a 3-0 round count on their first map versus Imperial.
Yeah, you know that pistol, man, that thing is so good. I really feel like players are just like the later stages of Gears really starting to utilize it. You know, pop people 5 times in the head, boom, you're down. But I mean, you can see like Jay, you know, taking out pistol. He's probably gonna try and get across before he moves up from inside.
Looks like Imperial's actually running an aggressive strat to boom. They're not giving up boom this time. but they are going to get crossed down from stairs. Leaving those stairs, we're very susceptible to crosses now.
Yep. Oh, but Vish gets a huge kill on C-Tips. They are now in a 3v4, but they do have the boom. Oh, but Vish actually hops over on accident. Vish is still going, though, and he does get taken out. It is a 3v3 right now. Who has the boom? I'm going to try and find this boom player. Oh, it's actually still on the ground. Chunked can't get it because...
the boom went down when the Locust did pick it up. They got a kill off that. Nick Merck's trying to hold down boom by himself with 2 Locusts staring over him right now. Not much you can do to keep Chunked off with that crossfire from their sandbag coming out. Crossback definitely coming from his flank to help him now.
And Chunked actually has the boom, but he needs to get a revive from his team. He's going to try and crawl back here, get out of harm's way. And he's just trying to crawl away, but it looks like MbN wants to get this down one more time. Chunk getting down so fast. Oh, and it looks like MbN is wrapping around.
Big play by J-Merc, getting the flank and from stairs, getting the down on Blackout, ultimately getting the flank and playing smart with the Lancer very wide, giving Team MbN a 4-0 round count against Team Imperial on the first map.
You know, MbN, man, I mean, you saw that team fire was so on point. Chunked was down. The second he stood up, you didn't even see his screen go red. He just dropped back down to the floor. That team fire was so on point. Wow, you know MbN...
A low-key play by MbN J-Mercs right there at the stairs, dude. He took the fight with Blackout flawlessly. Blackout was all the way at sandbag, got down. J-Mercs went for the wide flank, and, you know, it just gave them the round ultimately, easily, you know, Lancers by MbN, what they're really known for.
Yo, man, that was great. Now, I want to try and get a listen in. People in the chat, who do you want to listen in on? You want to see Imperial, or do you want to see MbN?
Get those votes in, people.
MbN, got 1 vote for MbN here.
Alright, alright. I wonder... That's convenient.
Alright. I am going to message them. I'm going to message them real quick and see if we can get that going.
Sure, I'll leave it up for 2 minutes. Are you on the... No, that's me.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Tweet it out. Get your friends in here. You know, get everyone in here. Show support for the Gears community this weekend. You know, we want to see this get as big as it possibly can. You guys are awesome. We're going to have great matches for you all day long. This is just match 1. This is just round 1, guys. 1 round. So, you know, we're going to have a lot more coming your way. See if we can get that listen in, though.
Yes. Wow, AJ Merrick's on Gears too. That's funny.
Oh, they said nah, they don't want to.
Uh-oh. Okay, Imperial? Did you get any word from Imperial?
Yeah, we can message them. Hold on.
Hey, you never know, dude. Imperial could come back. Oh.
I'm gonna go to game chat from now on after this, because this takes too long.
Okay.
After this.
Yeah, done.
Yes, this is the first round, everyone. I see listen-ins as a privilege, not a requirement, because they are kind of letting you in and you kind of figure out exactly what they're running. So I understand saying no. Oh, nah, alright. Looks like we're going to be commentating.
Okay, that's no problem with me, you know.
Yeah, it's
you
all
have
good.
to respect the team's decision because, you know, some people, they can't take it online where you have somebody in the party kind of hawking over you, and you do have people, you know, judging your every move from the screen, so it's understandable.
Definitely.
But we're gonna go underway with this King of the Hill on Dry Dock. Last map, if you tune into the stream late, shame on you. You should be earlier next time. But the last map was 4-0 Hotel MbN right now. And don't put Imperial down for the count, guys, because honestly, any team can come back. This is Gears of War 3, not Gears of War 2 or 1. The skill gap has closed, and a lot of teams can come back easily.
Yep.
Easily.
Yep. But you know, the way MbN plays, the team fire, the way they're rotating around the map, I think they're set up to take this King of the Hill, because King of the Hill is so much about teamwork. It's so much about using your Lancer effectively and rotating to the proper hills at the right times.
Of course, dude, you've got to be a hive mind. You have to be a hive mind.
Yep, and you know, I think they have that right now, and Imperial really needs to step it up. They need to do everything they can to take this. They need to put it all on the line right now, or they go to loser's bracket. And MbN, right off the rip, is going to be running a 3-1 shot. Looks like they're just pushing up, yep, getting the Lancers, and then doing what they got to do. Shane is holding his smoke, just tossing it. Oh, yeah, and here we go. Blackout does have the bow, however, they can't even get in the hill.
It looks like Blackout and C-Tips making the smarter move to hold down Torque right now. Torque is the revolution of this map right now. Torque Bow does have 4 clean hills that you can spawn from. It has Torque Bow hills, both ramp hills, and the mid-bridge that you can watch. So effectively, it's the grind point of this map. Yep. And you can see that as they take out MbN and start to get control over this map right now. Yep. That Iron Grip is really good.
Blackout getting a huge kill right there. Nick Merckx getting a nice meat shield on Chunk. Taz is going to be holding this back one shot, blocking any types of spawns, and also Lancering. Shane needs to get in cover. He's so hurt right now, and Taz is just putting some fire in. And the whole MbN squad, they're just pushing. Taz needs to be so careful right now. He does get team fired down.
Shane and Jay making key movements to double push the kid out of one shot, stopping their spawn right now, slowly moving through one shot to Torque and mid-bridge. CT is being left alone. Not much he can do right now. He may get pushed by the Locust team, overrun totally.
Yep. And you know, this first hill is so much about map control. It's not so much about grabbing the hill as it is setting up for the next hill. You know?
Not at all. Not at all. The smarter move would be map control. King of the Hill, it's all timing, because you know, you spawn in a certain amount of seconds. Every hill's there for only a certain amount of time, and you only have a certain amount of time to rotate. So you really do need to make these clear-cut decisions within a small time frame for your team.
Yep, and you know, you can see, you know, there's really no one getting map control. You know, the COG team is holding down Torque control, which I would say is a little bit more important, but it doesn't matter. Blackout gets a huge kill on J-Mercs, but MbN is just trying to survive. They're trying to get the rest of this hill time, and then they're going to start rotating for this next hill.
You see constant slaying from both teams. Both teams have 5 or 6 kills on the board total, and they're just slaying back and forth. They seem to be resting from map control right now. I don't know if MbN wants to stay at that hill right now. They should be rotating either to blue or to Torque right now. 25. Yeah. Oh, and the ramp will change now. The hill will change to ramp rather. Chunk and Taz anticipating that hill perfectly, holding that spot right now.
You know, really a late rotation. You really didn't see MbN move at all. That was really surprising. But they are making a push to Torque. Oh, but C-Tip's actually taking out Vish. Let's see if I can hop on board with him right now. He's trying to hold it down for his team.
You know, I think we should hop on C-Tips. C-Tips has stayed alive for the last 3 minutes straight, just holding down Torque Bow, doing a great job of supporting his teammates right now.
Oh, but he's about to get pushed by Prospects. He's trying to stay alive. Boom! What a shot!
Oh, no! C-Tips! C-Tips really looking good for the stream right now, and the viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't think C-Tips was good by now, I mean, he's really showing it up against MbN, guys.
Yep. And using Ty, too. We really never see anyone use this character.
Oh,
whoa!
No! C-Tips straight pushing right. Oh, but going down by Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx ultimately taking Torque for his team.
Wow, that was so huge. You know, C-Tip stayed alive for such a long time, gave his team the right amount of hill time, just what they needed to get, and it's now, you know, this is such a close game. The COG team is really standing out right now.
It really is. These are the King of the Hills that I like to watch. The tense King of the Hills where every hill is a fight. Every hill is a firefight, not a constant slay match. It's a firefight.
Yep, and you can see the whole MbN squad. They're trying to stay alive. Whoa, someone just dived in. Shane did go down. Man. He gets vicious too. Wow, Chunk going so huge right there, holding off the MbN squad just for a little bit of time. This is just an all-out battle right now.
You know, we've seen so many types of King of the Hills. King of the Hills is a great game type. I'm glad they put it into Gears of War 3. It's malleable. It can go either way. Slay, you can camp, you can do anything in King of the Hill, and we're seeing a really tense match right here between Team Imperial and MbN. Coming back, Team Imperial, looking strong right now. MbN trying to hold down this hill on Torque Bow. Let's see if they can keep it and cap it. Ultimately.
Yeah, and you know, they have the map control going into this. You know, you can see that, you know, they have Torque control. They're able to push down. Nick has such a great angle right now. This is going to make it so hard for the COG team to push. Chunk is about to go down. Nick getting such a great pistol in on that.
You know, Hectic, that's a great call. Great eyes, Hectic, because that mid-bridge is essential to both those caps, the blue crate and that tractor right there. Taz going down by Vicious and Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx making a great transition to Torque and just holding it down for Vicious right now. Great capitalization on slays before caps.
Man,
great capitalization.
I think we're gonna have a great game right here. It's 43-43 right now. Every hill has been a battle. Nick is just trying to get across right now. Nick could actually go to mid-bridge. Oh, actually, no, he can't. There is one player coming from a one-shot. Taz is pushing up, putting pressure on.
Wow. Chunk taking a 2v1. Will he get it? Chunk may get the 2v1 at Blue Crate. Chunk takes the map at Blue Crate with J-Merx and Prospect taking a great 2v1, timing out J-Merx, ultimately getting Blue Crate, where the hill may have a 25% spawn chance.
Yeah, and Chunk taking out Jay, Nick taking out Taz. You know, he's just going back and forth right now. Nick will be able to get this Torque. Yeah, I mean, this is interesting. Shane's actually not picking it up. It's actually going to be Nick this time. They could make a push right now. They just have to be smart about how they push. Prospect's actually moving down right now. He's about to go down, though. Nick's just trying to get some bows, trying to get some angles.
No,
Fish
guys, you have
MbN.
You have two of MbN's players spawning at one shot, fighting Chunk right now. Should not really be doing that. They should be holding down this cross for NickMerx and Prospect. Oh, I'm sorry, NickMerx and Vicious, but, you know, NickMerx cleans up the kill anyways and is holding down Red Crate.
Yeah, and you know, they're going to be able to get this last 20 seconds, but you know, MbN has really been getting just the last little bits of this time. They need to be better about grabbing this hill time. Nick's he's still trying to get some angles with this bow. They need to rotate. You can see they're not really rotating.
Yes, true. It's been an awkward match for them because at the end of every hill, they seem to try to take it over and not go for another capitalization on another spot.
The only player that's rotated right now is Shane. He's trying to go in. He's trying to stay alive, but Taz has such a good cross switch. Oh, he has no hope. But there it is.
Clutch nade.
He's coming in.
Blackout, giving a 1v1 on J-Merx in the hill. J-Merx looks like he may go down. Oh, J-Merx getting an update on Chunk.
And there it is, but you know what? It doesn't matter, though, because Jay takes out 3 players right there, allowing his team to come in. Nick's going to get an angle. They can now take the spawn. C-Tips is going to try and hold down this hill right now, but Nick has the spawn. He has the Incrinate, and they can make a push.
And you know, I know there's some people in the stream saying, okay, J-Merx, that was a dumb move. You killed 3 people, but you didn't cap the hill. No, you know what? J-Merx had everybody split up. He split the COG team spawns. He made them spawn late, and now NickMerx was allowed to get in, and J-Merx and Prospect could push down from one shot.
Yup.
But it doesn't look like enough right now.
Yeah, and Nick's just trying to get some angles right now. Oh, but Fish does get a nice Torque. Jay getting a cleanup. Oh, but he can't get Nick in time. Chunk getting a nice mantle kick, taking out 2 members of MbN. And it really looks like the COG team is going to take the last little bit of this hill. MbN needs to step it up. They need to start rotating more. They need to be moving more as a team.
You know what I'm seeing here? I see that MbN has warmed up their shotties because on execution they were flawless. But they should have tried their Lancer game because right now they're not looking like the real MbN right now. They're playing a little sloppy and they could be playing better. I've seen a lot of plays from these guys.
You can see, you know, the COG team, they're already here. They're at the next hill. They were here before MbN was, and you know, they had the last hill as well. So you can see.
And there you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have the infamous Blue Crate. I mean, this is one of the hardest hills to break on Dry Dock.
Oh, but you know what? This was so good. MbN has such a great cross, allowed Vicious to push in, and they're going to try and take this back spawn and wrap around this hill. And if they do this now, if this push works right now, then they'll be able to get a fair amount of this hill time.
Oh, we have Vicious full red, pushing Chunk out of the spawn, but leaving himself susceptible to a 1v1 now. Vicious is in a bad position. He's just holding down the spot. Not much he can do by himself in this spawn right now. He's going to get ultimately trapped by Blackout, and it looks like Chunks right now.
Yep, and but Fish getting a nice L trigger. Chunk, wow, was able to Lancer Fish down though.
Yeah, I think that was the second time. Oh no, before it was J-Merx. Chunk getting 2 updates on 2 of MbN's players. Chunk, great warrior plays by Chunk actually.
All right, and here we go. You know, Vish is trying to push in right now. He is getting Lancered. He's going to go down. And you can, this COG team is so on point right now. It is 191 to 63. I did not think Imperial was going to take this, but they are rotating. They're doing everything they have to do.
2 words, stream viewers, turn up. That's all. That's what they brought to the field, guys. They saw execution. They were really mad. You know, they put on their MLG try-hard caps, and they said turn up. They're taking Dry Dock by storm right now.
Alright, and they're just going to be setting up at this boat. You can see the COG, they're so perfectly set up for this hill. Shane going down.
Indeed.
Oh, and Vish going
trying
down
to get
well.
some clutch nades. NickMerx taking a 3.
Oh my god, with the triple kill.
Oh man, this should set up MbN for some major plays at Torque right now. C-Tips in a 1v with J-Merx.
Oh, but
NickMerx getting the flag. J-Merx going down. C-Tips going down on mid-range.
Wow.
NickMerx holding down Torque Bow. NickMerx will get pushed by Taz and Blackout right now. Taz and Blackout need to act on NickMerx fast before the MbN team spawns,
Is this the comeback? Oh, but Nick's about to get one-shotted. This might be the comeback, though. Nick's play...
Oh, man.
You know, Nick's play was able to set him up. Nick's play was able to make sure that they can get the rest of this hill. They can get 60 seconds off of this, go from 120 to 191. If they have good rotations on the next hill, they could win this.
And you've seen it, ladies and gentlemen. MbN is a great team. They've played pro in Gal 1 and Gal 2. You've heard of them. You know, and it's just like what Throwdown did in the last match. MbN is nothing short of skill, just like Throwdown. You know, they'll come back. I expect it. I believe it. And, you know, stream viewers, you're in for a great match, like I said.
And
this
you know,
King of the Hill is not over.
I just want to point something out. Blackout actually didn't tap up, so he got a much longer spawn than he needed to have. He didn't press A or anything. So that's about 30 seconds that he's going to be out of the game here. Yeah, he just came up. That's like 10 to 15 seconds that they really, you know, and they're trapped at one shot right now. Yeah. This is not good. MbN could come back.
Oh, no. It looks like the COG is losing their momentum. A very bad thing to lose, especially momentum and morale. The two most important things you can have during a Gears of War match. The momentum and morale, because when nobody's saying anything, nobody's moving, nobody's pushing, nobody has faith in their teammates, that's when teams start to lose and choke. It doesn't look good for Imperial right now, but they still can come back.
Okay, and you know, the whole COG team is just set up at this one shot. Z-Tips is actually in an awful position. He's just trying to stay alive right now. He's been full red for the past like 20 seconds. He's going to make plays on Vicious.
Z-Tips wants his
Oh, he does go
man,
down.
and it seems Z-Tips wants to make moves, but his teammates aren't there to help him. Maybe it's just a spawning rotations. I don't know, folks, but his team was just not there. Chunk going down on catwalk. J-Merc's looking like he's going to pick up. Nickmerc's making a smart play, so J-Merc can pick him up. And
Oh, Shane, can he capitalize? If he can get this last kill, that'd be so huge. Oh, but Jay taking out Prospect.
Oh, no. I mean, J-Merc's getting an accidental nade, but cleaning up Taz. J-Merc's taking a 1v against Z-Tips, question mark? Oh, Z-Tips getting full red by Vicious, ultimately getting timed out at Red Crate? Yes. Timed out at Red Crate. Vicious getting Z-Tips a Red Crate, giving the Locust a cap of mid-bridge right now.
You know, I think this was just what MbN needed. You know, this is kind of a wake-up call for them. They were a little slow, you know, getting the sand out of their eyes like they just woke up or something, and now they're starting to play like we know how they do. You know, this is the MbN that we came to expect. They're dominating right now. If they can get the last hill time right here, these last 40 seconds, this is a battle. If they get the right rotations, you know, this is going to be it. You know, and you know, Nick's been making plays, too.
There it is! Vicious getting the kill at Treat. Oh, Chunk killing Prospect, and J-Merc getting Chunk back. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 trays right now. It is a 2.
Oh my gosh! And
Blackout and Taz going down at Torque. J-Merc and Nick cleaning them up.
I can't emphasize what Nick just did there right there. He got inked and 2 people pushed him and he was able to get out of there. You know, the clutch plays are not always where you get kills. Nick was actually able to stay alive, and this gives his team torch bow control. The rest of his team came around, they cleaned up those 2 kills.
I couldn't agree with you more, Hectic. In Gears, you need to read between the lines. It's not about stats, it's not about kills, it's about what you do for your teammates in-game that matters the most.
Oh, the crosses are so strong right now. Nick has such a steady Lancer.
Yes,
oh
Nick known for his Lancer on the Insanes, constantly and consistently getting many downs. Nick Mercs with the 14 downs, J-Mercs trailing behind him with 12 kills and 14 downs. Oh man. It looks like Imperial just cannot move around the map as they want to, maybe getting to frags, luckily. J-Mercs holding it down, and Z-Tips getting crossed in.
Man, but it doesn't matter. The COG team is actually taking the last little bit of this hill time, but no, J-Mercs and Vicious push in. They get Z-Tips, but Taz gets a kill too. The COG team is crossing. Oh my gosh, here we go. Dom is moving up. Chunk's getting taken out. Vicious just holding down this hill with Jay.
Chunked by Vicious.
Oh my gosh, but it doesn't matter. Vish gets taken down.
Reckless push by Taz to push without his teammates. Z-Tips getting caught with his pants down. Prospect just showing no mercy to Z-Tips in that very malfunction of Z-Tips play right there. Vicious getting the right hand Lancer on Chunk and Taz. Chunk, you guys can't go anywhere. Oh man, great comeback by MbN. Can Imperial break this hill? 4 seconds, 3 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. 2 seconds, 1. MbN comes back. Locust win.
My gosh.
Mac count.
That's not real.
Oh man.
That's not real. MbN was down 60 to 190, and they came back. I just want to point out, Nick set up that comeback. If you guys were paying attention, Nick got a triple kill on a Torque Bow hill. The COG team was set up. They had control of Torque Bow. Nick came in, boom, 1 nade kill. Boom, another nade kill. Then he got another one. Look at Nick, 20 kills.
Oh man. Take a look at the stats, Hectic. You got 3 caps from Nick, 20 kills, 14 downs. Great player, great support player. Oh man, 3 deaths, incredible. Incredible play by MbN, incredible plays from both teams nonetheless. Wow. You know, Imperial held it down. They couldn't hold. It seems like they lost morale at the last second. MbN, you know, they played together for a long ass time. They're tight knit friends. They came together at the last. the last minute, they were able to pull in a last-ditch effort to get that King of the Hill and not bring it tiebreaker.
Oh
Great
my
plays by
gosh.
both teams.
2-0 MbN, right? This is best of 3. We're not doing best of 5.
Good game. Good game to Imperial. Good game to MbN. We will see you both, hopefully, in the tournament. Both again. I mean, congratulations to MbN.
You know, they were playing so well. You know, you can't, despite how much praise we're giving MbN, Imperial played so well in the beginning, you know. They were on top of the rotations.
Yes.
They were on top of everything they needed to do. They were destroying for the first, like, 5 minutes. They were really going in. They did what they had to do. But then, you know, MbN, they just came back. They woke up a little bit, and boom, it was over. Wow.
Guys, you have to give them credit. You know, they came from a 0-4 hotel. That would bring me down so much, guys. That would bring me, personally, down.